وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My brothers and sisters, many people they lose faith in the Almighty Allah, where they stand for good things, way unacceptable inside Islam, in order for them to achieve what they want. And one of these things where they can do, now for cast a spell or something can result in doing black magic or any kind of magic. Or some of them can visit the one them where they can do them thing they are for them, or the one that where they claim say they go do them thing they are for them. Now we remember in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 102, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make mention of the Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam in the fact that there was this two-way camp for can teach the people them magic, and he said a kufr meaning disbelief. So we beloved Rasul Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam he say anybody will visit a magician, anybody will go visit a magician in order for like cast for a spell, that you don't disbelieve in what Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam bring, in what Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam brought in Islam. So my brothers and sisters, I'll be very careful, because this is a very dangerous thing. This it puts we out of comfort and peace which we hand them. And let we remember again, as like just like the way na a kufr or na a disbelief or in haram, for like you cast spell on somebody or for like do magic on somebody, just like the way in haram, so but equally in haram for accuse somebody of doing black magic or the person being witch or wizard. Now we remember say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he no like false accusations, especially if that accusation it result into affecting the soul, the person we you accuse, especially if that result for affecting soul, then we could definitely be put into crisis without to not even realize what not the reason we will be inside of this type of crisis. So my brothers and sisters, let we avoid them thing they are. And further, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in say, after when you make mention of all these things, you not stop there. After when you make mention of all these things, in say, then in verse 103, in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in say, وَلَوْ أَنَّهُمْ آمَنُوا وَاتَّقَوْا لَمَثُوبَةٌ مِّنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. And if they had believed and fear Allah, then the reward from Allah will have been far better if they only know. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they call them now with two things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they try to tell them people there, we don't do this, we do this kufr, we do this disbelief, we disobey in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let them turn back towards in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with two things. The one, na iman, for corrective faith with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for corrective faith with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for you seek the forgivenesses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you came back to Him in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then the second one, na taqwa, for develop the correct relationship between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then for believe the fact that the fire exists, which means the heaven and hell exist. So if you do this, my brothers and sisters, then definitely you will come back towards peace and comfort. Even though we didn't be inside of the crisis, but we have to get out of the crisis, because it's not fine for we follow left inside that crisis. It will cause we a lot of discomfort. My brothers and sisters, let we avoid going to the one day when they cast spell, or let we stop visiting the one day when they claim say then the magician then they do magic for we, or they claim for do magic for we, or the one day when they claim say they will bring goodness for we. They're not ever able to bring goodness for you. because the only person with the honor of goodness na Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the honor of protection na Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My brothers and sisters, if you want goodness, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you want protection, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we remember say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and bring Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to we as a piece of comfort, or as a means of comfort. So in the Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he say if the whole world don't get up to do harm to you, if the whole world don't get up to harm you, they're not ever able to harm you except within Allah the right against you. Allahu Akbar. So let we remember, brothers and sisters, you want goodness, call unto Allah. You want protection, call unto Allah. And many of we can forget say, or we know say we forsake the protection in Allah from shaitan. How many times will they go out without seeking the protection of shaitan, without seeking the protection in Allah from shaitan? Will they go out and some things that happen to me, would they be plunged into darkness, or will not even realize? Say that's not the devil. So my brothers and sisters, we have to acknowledge that the fact that the devil exists. So now we try to seek the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On that day, if you check, they ask you if you seek the protection in Allah from shaitan. The answer would definitely be no. So now we try for implement this nervous system, we seek the protection of Allah in shaitan, so that the devil no go able harm we. We know here about Adam alayhi salam, where the devil say, he say, I go solely make Adam alayhi salam sin. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell him, the Adam say, look, you get to be attacked by the devil, you get to be attacked by Satan, but we don't give you ammunition, we don't give you weapon, we don't give you protection. So make sure you make use of that protection. Subhanallah. So Allah we don't want we say Satan get for come to we. Just like the way it come to Adam alayhi salam. So we need to protect ourselves from the devil. My brothers and sisters, now we try to protect ourselves. So let Allah guide and protect me, forgive our sins and grant us Jannah. أقول قولي هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد.
وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون.